So here we are in Audi A3 8V after facelift, and I want to show you a small thing that they changed when they facelifted the car. So when it comes to the air vents, here we have the facelifted one and here we have the older one. And the facelifted one is pretty simple. You have this ring that can adjust the airflow, and you have this piece that can move. Well, this one can hardly move because of the cable over here, and you are using this to direct the airflow towards your face or whatever. And this is the older one, the one that was installed in cars like that before the facelift. Still you have the ring, still you have this part that can adjust the air direction, but also this inner part can move forward and backwards. And what this does, it changes how the airflow is directed. So let me show you on a piece that's not installed yet. You can see inside, I hope that you can see that inside, when I press it in, there are fins that move and pretty much close the air gaps that are inside over here. When it's open, when you pull it out, it's like this. You have the full not restricted airflow from it, and in this position it works pretty much the same as the facelift model. But if you press it in, those air fins will block the main airstream, and it will direct air instead through those gaps over here, because all around over here there are gaps that can push some air through it. And if you are using this the old style, so with the fins hidden, you are just directing the air on your face, and that's it. But if you press it in, the air will diffuse all around you, and there will be no direct stream that will hit your face. So if that's a feature that you are looking for, you might wanna upgrade or downgrade to the before facelift model of the air vents. So here's the part number of the facelift one without this feature, and here's a part number of the older one with the additional feature of changing the airstream characteristics. Okay, so when it comes to replacing this, well, it's pretty simple. You might want to use something like this, like prying tool, but well, it's not that hard to remove it. You just need to grab it firmly from both sides and wiggle it out. And in some cases you will see that the adjustment ring over here will come off. Well, you need to push it back in and just try one more time, trying to remove the whole assembly from the dashboard. You can see that there are those hooks in couple places that will hook into the dashboard, but there's no clip, no lock, no screws, nothing that will keep it fixed 100%. So if you are able to grab it and just wiggle it out, you will be good to go. So let me show you how I'm trying to do it on this side. So as I said, all you need to do is grab it firmly from both sides and try to wiggle it out, left, right, and after a couple moves it will be out. When the vent is open, you can see that there's a flap over here. When the vent is fully open, this mark should be in the 12 o'clock position. So the new part, well, this is the old one. Where's the new one? Okay, here it is. When you take the new part and when you make sure that it's open, this should be on the 12 o'clock position. So right now you need to just position it in place and push it in, and that's it. Okay, and I believe that this design of air vent is the same for Audi Q2, which is pretty much the same when it comes to the interior design. And one of the popular modes for the older A3, the A3 8P, was to use the A3 8V vents. So I believe both the designs that you've seen over here, the before facelift and after facelift will also fit the older generation of A3, the A3 8P. And maybe you're curious why I have 3 vents replaced when there are 4 vents in the vehicle. So this one is not going to be replaced just yet, but well, I hope pretty soon I will show you why. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching and see you soon.